What's up? It's your boy DJ Dead Homie, and we back with another episode of the Dead Homies and Enemies podcast. And on this episode, August 14th, man, we gonna tap in with that boy Sacramento Gang Archives. Just dropped on Patreon. It's North Highlands, the most slept on hood. Let's see what he talking about in this, man. It's that boy SGA, man. Let's see what he on, man. Let's see what he on. Y'all make sure y'all click the links in the descriptions. North Highlands Anthem. Y'all know about this song? I never heard this song before, man. Hot boy Juju Killer. Big Highlands. I got to narrate. Have you ever seen Green Homes? I'm just sharing the words that's coming across the screen, y'all. This is my first time watching this video. 17 minutes and counting.
What's going on, everybody? Sacramento Gang Archive here, and today we're here to talk about the, I want to say, most slept on hood in all of Sacramento. And I also want to add that North Highlands may very well be the most dangerous hood in all of Sacramento. Now, I'm sure a lot of people underestimated this video because when I announced it, they said, what the fuck is in North Highlands? And that just supports and proves my point, goddammit. And also, you guys said the same thing about the Evil is Everywhere G-Man episode. And I hit you guys with information from all goddamn directions. Up, right, left, down, diagonal, goddammit. Now, put your seatbelt on because I'm about to spill a whole lot of beans and cover a lot of information that people may or may have never known about.
Parkers, all because the nigga mugged me. Yeah, they hard on the neck, but these niggas really fake. How I crash out, blood put you on SGA.
Now, first things first, before I get into all this death and destruction, this opinion, or what I'm about to say, is not from some consensus or some poll or some statistic. This is 100% my opinion. But guys, this shit is damn near facts. Now, North Highlands has to be the mecca, the birthplace, the breeding ground for isolated incidences. Now, Sacramento, in my opinion, is known for get back city, you know? It's a lot of situations that happen, and most of them are get back. Motherfuckers are not looking around trying to actively kill all day, every day, you know? It's some, but not most. Now, North Highlands, on the other hand, is its own world, guys. And it's pretty much a homicide, a murder, someone get hit by a fucking car, hit in the head with a hammer, always some bullshit going on in North Highlands, guys. Now, North Highlands is huge, but they only have a few blocks and hangout spots for the most part. And one right here is Green Home Drive, and another one is A Street. Another one is this Santa Fe Market Liquor shit, and another one is Georgia Drive. Now, I don't know what it is about North Highlands, because it's 1 trillion% Sacramento, but North Highlands produces so many fucking J-Cats and people who, honestly, have little to no swag. Now, of course, I'm talking about a certain community and a certain crowd, you know? I, of course, am not talking about Jazz Prit that works at 7-Eleven or Sabat Lana that works at goddamn Taco Bell during the summers. I'm talking about Lil Ray Ray and Lil goddamn Edgar that put themselves out there in these music videos with these guns and gang signs. Fine. Now, we are in 2024. All this shit you see on the music videos and all this shit is new shit. When you think of North Highlands, guys, the first word you should think of, you should say out your fucking mouth, is Crips. NHGC, North Highlands, Gangsta Crip. That shit should stand for Never Had a Good Childhood, because it's nothing to fucking do in North Highlands besides gangbang, make music, and die, goddammit.
Did this nigga say, never had a good childhood?
Now, North Highlands has a whopping grand total of 21,156 murder/homicides in the history of Sacramento, goddammit. Holy f***. Now, I mentioned that North Highlands is the mecca of isolated incidences. You don't have to be a gang member to die out there, guys. You can die, get into it at the goddamn store. You can get into it at your house and see that same person at the store and get killed. Guys, you're gonna find a fucking avenue, a way to get killed in North Highlands. Fine. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, or purple.
Damn, somebody just got smoked. Just like, who the fuck was that?
Now, the number one street in North Highlands that everyone from North Highlands claims, blood crip, is A Street. Now,
Hold on, SGA. You can say who this is,
House
SGA?
Eyes in the history of Sacramento, goddammit.
Hold on, I had to rewind it, y'all. I'm sorry, man.
Holy. Now, I mentioned that North Highlands is the mecca of isolated incidences. You don't have to be a gang member to die out there, guys. You can die, get into it at the goddamn store. You can get into it at your house and see that same person at the store and get killed. Guys, you're gonna find a fucking avenue, a way to get killed in North Highlands. Fine. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, brown, or purple.
So this is a traffic incident. It looks like somebody parked at a store. Dude with dreads jumped out the car, yelling at somebody at another car, like, bitch ass nigga, get the fuck out the way, bitch ass nigga. It look like traffic road right. Them niggas busting on each other in North Highlands. Somebody gonna have to enlighten me, man, what's going on in this video, man. Y'all gonna have to tap in. Oh, shit. The dude in the white car popped his ass, nigga. This nigga on the ground, nigga. This nigga should have just stayed in the car, man. He went running up on the wrong car, nigga. And then everybody this nigga was in the car with ran off. Oh, his leg broke. How your leg get broke, huh? Oh. This nigga leg snapped. How the fuck that happened? Oh, y'all gotta see this video, bro.
Now, the number one street in North Highlands that everyone from North Highlands claims, blood or crip, is A Street. Now, North Highlands is predominantly Crips. Originally, they are North Highlands Gangsta Crips Mug Mob TNA, and TNA stands for Tearing Ninjas Apart.
Fuck with Mug Mob, cause lately I've been with my Highlands niggas.
Now, this guy that got fucked up in this video, he was from North Highlands Gangsta Crip.
Okay, so it said his name is Rich Mack from North Highlands Gangsta Crip. Damn, rest in peace, Rich Mack. That's a cold way to go, cuz. I just want to know how your legs snap.
TNA Mug Mob. And I told you guys, time after time. Now, the number one street in North Highlands that everyone from North Highlands claims, blood or crip, is A Street.
He finna let us know
Now,
who this
North
Rich
Highlands
Mack
is
is.
predominantly Crips. Originally, they are North Highlands Gangsta Crips Mug Mob TNA, and TNA stands for Tearing Ninjas Apart.
Fuck with Mug Mob, cause lately I've been with my Highlands niggas.
Now, this guy that got fucked up in this video, he was from North Highlands Gangsta Crip TNA Mug Mob. And I told you guys, time after time, that Mozzie had the Highlands Crips wearing blue Mozzie hoodies, and you guys were like, I'm smoking rocks. But they've been tied in and locked in since forever, guys, and they haven't and still don't deal with star members, the CML side, guys. Now, just like Oak Park is known for Oak Park Bloods, gangsta motherfucking Subu Bloody Bees. Now imagine if some random Crips started claiming OPC, Oak Park Crip. You know, the Bloods would be like, what the fuck? Now, that same shit happened to North Highlands out the blue, maybe around 2014, 15, or 16. The North Highlands Bloods came by a fucking storm. You cannot say it's no such thing as North Highlands Bloods because it absolutely is, and they have bodies. Now, just like I want to say, 99.999% of all the goddamn Crips in Sacramento, the Highlands Crips, Mug Mob, and all that shit, they're all washed. They all pretty much lived their gangster life, went to prison, took their losses, grew up, and stopped gangbanging. Now, pretty much, every single hood has one or some kind of latitude type of male figure, you know, the big bro. And their big bro was named Teflon, you know, Marshall Lee Miles, and he died in police custody.
Her son Marshall died November 1st. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office released videos showing what happened leading up to his death. On October 28th, officers arrested him for vandalism, took him to jail. While at jail, they say he became uncooperative. Shortly after he was placed in his cell, he became unresponsive, and first responders took him to the hospital. He died several days later.
Now, I covered this on my very, very, very first YouTube channel. But his situation is very bizarre. He was a normal, quote-unquote, person. But one particular night, he was at that famous A Street liquor store fucking gas station shit, and out the blue, he started acting like he was on some kind of drugs while he was in line. He ran out the store and into traffic, fired up a car, and got arrested and died in police custody. Now, just like how Gas Gun is 7'7", and Stars Up is 5'1", you know, and Mirror Gang is 2'6", the Highlands members, they all throw up 6'4". Now, I'm not sure if this carried over into prison, but surprisingly, the North Days out in North Highlands, they are actually clicked up, guys. with the North Highlands Gangsta Crips out of North Highlands, guys. And they're not affiliated or no shit like that. They are actually clicked up. Fine. Now, the guy that shot Imazi all in his booty cheeks, his ass is in prison serving a life sentence for a murder of a North Highlands Norte that was clicked up with the Mazi Crips. And that is the very reason why he was killed, guys. Now, once again, the older generation, all that muck mob and fucking teenage shit, they're all extinct, guys. Straight up dinosaurs. Fossilized. But the Nortes and the Crips clicking up, and the NHGC, North Highlands Bloods, all that is a new generation, guys. Now, speaking of the new generation, the Highlands Bloods have been around since around the 1970s, guys. And most may not believe me, but what is this shit right here, you know? Now, the newer generation of Highlands Bloods, they did not start popping till around 2015. Now, Akalze is the guy who basically coerced Lil TYS into jumping into that big-ass fish tank in big sporting goods. And also in this video is Hot Boy Jew. Now, both of them are from Rennick Mob Bloods. Now, Rennick Mob has always been a thing in North Highlands. Now, I'm not sure if they're Bloods or Crips or just strictly Rennick Mob, but the newer generation of Highlands Bloods, they are out of Rennick Street or Rennick Boulevard, whatever the fuck. Now, Hot Boy Jew's real name was Julian Villa, and most or all don't know, but he indeed was Briss's baby mom's little brother, you know? So basically, Briss was his uncle. Now, I am pretty sure that we all know Hot Boy Jew got fucked up, but it's not as bad as the media try to make it seem. The media painted the narrative that he got shot 33 or 34 fucking times, and that shit is false, guys. Now, I don't know if he was in his right mind, or what the fuck was he thinking. But Julian Villa, Hot Boy Jew, along with another accomplice, decided to rob the person that killed him. Now, Ajon Bond, after he killed Hot Boy Jew, the rumor, because of his fucking retarded looking ass mugshot, was that Hot Boy Jew was killed by some crackhead J-Cat. Now, the only thing J-Cat about this man was that he used to be a Crip, and now he's a Blood. This motherfucker is 1 gabajillion% normal, guys. He is not crazy, and he is not a crackhead, none of that shit, you know? The only drug he was on was perks. Now, one thing about him is he was bumming here and there, but that's that Highland shit. I already mentioned that they have little to no drug. But he was having some money, and he was also having a lot of weed. And that's exactly what Hot Boy Jew tried to rob him for.
Police have yet to say what led up to the shooting. Community activists are unsure, but believe
this was clearly an attack.
If you're out there on social media posting up guns, posting up gang signs, and you may not be with the gang, you are a target. And I don't think that people really understand the severity and the seriousness.
Guys, the person who allegedly killed Hot Boy Jew was not a killer. He was not a stepper. He was a J-Cat hood hopper who sold weed and, you know, hit licks here and there. But as far as killing, that was not him. Hot Boy Jew and the person he was with, for whatever reason, decided to rob the fuck out of him. And he shot that fucking car up over 40 times, guys, and he was high on perks when he got robbed. Now, his new nickname is John Wick. He shot the fuck out of Hot Boy Jew while Jew was in the passenger seat after he got robbed. After he killed Hot Boy Jew, another person had ran and he chased him down and shot him. I'm not sure if the person he chased got killed also, but he fucking shot the fuck out of that whole scene. Now, imagine being Ajon Bond, John Wick. Imagine minding your fucking business and going to go do some fucking business with a couple of coons and you ended up getting robbed at gunpoint and you retaliate and defend yourself and kill the people who was trying to rob you and ended up getting roasted all over America about being a J-Cat because of fucking mugshot.
Now this kid just looks like he's on psych meds, and I think in Cali the proper term would be he's a fucking J-Cat. Nothing about his mugshot looks sober, especially his bottom row of teeth that look like they each individually struggle with their own drug addiction.
Damn.
Now, holy fuck, how is this situation not some bullshit? He should be free. I don't give a flying fuck. Now, maybe if this was Texas or North Carolina, some shit, then maybe he would be free. But he more than likely will do the rest of his life in jail for defending himself. Fuck. And you may say it's because he allegedly shot over 35 times. But if you guys remember, Dre Steves got killed robbing someone else. And the person that he robbed, he shot his ass about 15 times. Now, Hot Boy Jew was shot around 4 or 5 times. That shit is fuck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck. Now, all these fucking gangs have came out of North Highlands. And a lot are still prevalent. NHGC, Mob, TNA, you know, they are extinct. Pretty much the NHGC card, they still run Highlands. But Mob and TNA, the subset, they're gone. Great Home Crips are still prevalent and active. Same with Rain Mob Bloods and Hillsdale and Wild Laker, the Crips over there. And Oak Hollow is just a street that the Crips be on. But Block Boys are pretty much a collective of dropouts and rejects that all congregated on Greenholm. And in fact, they started doing music and all kind of shit. And also, further down the line, they abandoned what the hell they really were from and started banging Greenholm and beefing with the other Highlands fucking Crips and Bloods. They started getting killed, guys. These two, Smack and Dallas, they are from Richmond. And the one on the left, he started taking that Greenholm shit way too serious. And he ended up getting killed by some Rank Mob Bloods. Fuck. Now, the guy on the right, he was killed this year in February. And word on the street is that he was set up by a female to be killed by some Crips. Now, mind you, Block Boys was just a rap group of a bunch of coons, like I said, who came from other villages and other cities, all to one block. That's Greenholm, you know? But out of the whole entire rap group, it was only about 5 or 6, you know? 2 are dead and 1 is paralyzed. And the other one that's paralyzed was also in the video. And his name is Marcus. Fuck. Not to mention how much history Greenholm has, you know? The guy Hefe from Air Out Shoot First, West Aloma, he actually died on Greenholm after getting dropped off. Allegedly, he was off of a pill for about 2 days straight. And he accidentally fired off a Trey 57 and hit him in the head. But, you know, quote unquote, accident. Now, guys, let me know if I need to make another Subtape OTB archive. Because I talked about this shit a whole bunch of times, you know? OTB stands for Only the Bros. And Subtape is actually from the East. But him and his friends, they all lived in Highlands. And they were banging North Highlands, basically, guys, for a long-ass time. Now, this shit may seem like they were trying to be like T. Keith and the Chicago Coons, you know? And there were some random young street punks. And, yeah, it's true. But, guys, it was actually a lot of shots that was being sent. These young motherfuckers, they never killed each other, but they were actually trying to. Baby Cuckoo, his ass was actually terrorizing the fuck out of the whole entire North Highlands. Now, it is way too many people that can vouch that they have been shot at or in a shootout with Baby Cuckoo.
Hey, cool, I ain't got no one. You better practice on it.
It was a period of time where Cuckoo Fab was shooting at everyone. Goddammit, fuck. And he also shot OTG Fats from the gas. But you can basically look at all these small-time gangs and these little cliques as the G League. And the NBA is Stars, Fab, and Zilla, and Gas, and all that shit. Cuckoo was way too goddamn dangerous to keep banging a goddamn blitz. What the fuck is a blitz? His ass got put on Fab as Baby Cuckoo, and then got rejected by the original Cuckoo when he got out of prison. Fuck. The OTB J-Cats turned into the Sodomy Boys, goddammit. I want to say at least 2 people in this video, they all went to prison for a shit ton of years, all for rape and home invasions. And the scary, sad part, creepy-ass, fucked up part about their story is that they never intended to commit rapes, guys. They were out committing home invasion robberies. And if the person who they were robbing in the house, if you had a pretty-ass wife or a pretty daughter, they are going to take that pussy. And they took the pussy and got a lot of years. Fuck. Now, out of all these gangs and cliques, there's not too many people from those gangs and cliques that are still talked about today. The only one really is Cuckoo. And if Subtape was still alive, his ass too. But one name that's legendary, that's never getting brought up, I don't know why, and that is Damu from Blitzgang, Cuckoo's right-hand man. Well, if you guys did not know, he was the one that really was on that drill with Ugmac and Q Mozzie. Now, I don't know who shot the gun, who was driving, or what, but Damu was above Ugmac and Q Mozzie. You know, he had more rank than both of them. And he was most definitely on that drill that almost killed DCs. Now, I pretty much covered all of the cliques and gangs in Highlands, except for Thunder Click and one more gang called Splash Money. If I add that segment into this video, I'll probably get done around 1 or 2 in the fucking morning. Now, every day for the last 2 or 3 days, I've been getting up at 9 o'clock, and I'll finish around 5 or 6. You know, today is the last day we doing that shit. And plus, I'd rather make a part 2 and get into more detail of everything I mentioned and introduce you guys to in this video. Part 2 is a follow-up. I promise to God, guys, I will post this video tomorrow, part 2. SDA, stay tuned, I'm out.
And you ran away. You nigga, why the fuck you ain't yet? You a bitch, what I think. You need to bust a date. I hope you run my way. That's something that I pray. I ain't a bag, but I'm on your ass like I'm dead.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yes. Only thing that I'm worried about, punch you one of these pussy ass niggas in they mouth. Then they film and they'll upload it. Suckers do anything for that clout. They'll trick you out of your position if you ain't gained up and you ain't here watching out. Internet bloggers, internet gangsters, who the snitches? I can't tell. On the dead homies and enemies pockets, the only podcast podcast that I won't tell. But I ain't tripping, I just pay attention to my own little business and I get the smell. I'm in another state, making another plate.